And that's it, guys. This, literally, right here, this is how you win. You know, people say they don't care. They say that they don't compare. They say all of these things. But at the end of the day, people aren't going to watch your video unless you actually show them what you made, why you made those decisions. So I'm going to show you. Hello, beautiful people. Captain Zack Sparrow. I hope you're having a great day. This is just one example. This is one card. I'm going to go over everything in this video here. Just know there are more plays you can make. And I'll throw up another example at the end as well. All right, I'm not going to stall in this video at all here. I'm actually just going to make this a pretty quick video. So if you can see here, this is one of my spreadsheets. I just copied over it to its own deal here. But so what you have here in this column here, you've got the quantity tab and then you've got the cost tab, okay? So this is how many cards I bought at a particular time for each sale. So I ended up buying 44 total Espeon VMAXs, apparently these particular promos. I thought it was a little bit more than that, but I can't remember if I sold some already or not. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you the breakdown of it all. So you can see, like I bought a quantity of 4 and that cost $465.11. I bought 2 this time around and they were $260. This was all about when the cards came out. This was all about 2 years ago at this point. Guys, 2 years. Now, I understand that we're seeing a boom on the Japanese side, but you have to capitalize on issues like this. So yeah, you can see I bought a 12 banger for $1,400. I bought another 2 batch at $244.44. I bought 2 here for $249.35. So you can see it all the way down here, like what all these different costs were, like what I ended up buying. This was after I paid for shipping. This was after I did fees. So this was my total cost that you're looking at here. So in total, I spent $5,383.46 on 44 of these particular Espeon Alternate Art VMAX promos that come in the Eevee Gym Box. And when you take the total and you divide it by 44, you're looking at an average cost of $122.35. Cool, awesome, Zach. Now, let's get into the fun stuff, the stuff that people don't talk about as much. Let's say that we're looking at a sale price of around $425. It could be higher than that, could be lower. I've seen just recent sales in the last couple of days of these selling around $450 raw, and I've seen them sell about $400 raw. So I'm just going to say I have an average sale price of $425. I sold about a third of my inventory of these cards so far. So someone reached out to me on Discord, you know who you are, but they bought 4 of these cards from me already, and they got a decent deal at that just because we can circumvent fees from other platforms. However, let's just say that my average sale price ends up being about $425, which is what I generally expect it to be. So if, let's say that you don't have that luxury where you can just sell to people one-on-one, that's okay. Let's look at an eBay fee. Now, you can pick whatever platform that you would want to. I was just looking at eBay in this particular case, so you're looking at a 13.25% fee. Again, you can scale this up or down to fit your needs. And I also included a tax bracket here. Now, I know a lot of people don't cover this, and your taxes are going to vary if you pay taxes on any of this stuff, and if you don't, I'm jealous. But let's just break this down here. So let's say I sell all 44 of these at an average sale price of $425. So $425 times 44 cards, that's $18,700. Woohoo, that's the whole reason you clicked on the video. After eBay fees, you're looking at $16,222. And then if you put taxes, 25% taxes on top of this number as well, subtracted from here, you're looking at $12,166.50. So this is after eBay fees and after taxes are taken out, you're looking at $12,166.50, which is a 126% gain. That's 126% return on your money in 2 years there. I bought it a few months after I saw like a little bit of a dip on these particular cards, a few months in. So it was more like a year and a half, between a year and a half and 2 year time period where I had to hold on to this. Good luck finding those kind of returns in the stock market. You can do that. And I'm not saying you should invest in Pokemon cards instead of investing in traditional markets. That's not what I'm saying. However, would I be able to pick out certain stocks with a degree of certainty that I can on the Pokemon side with some of these, what I think are no-brain decisions? I'll answer that for you right now. No, you can't do that. Now, what would compel me to buy these cards? The artwork is stunning. You can only get it from these Eevee Gym Boxes. And those were limited printed. Now, when I say limited printed, I do say that with a caveat. You're looking at over 4,000 of these particular cards in a PSA 10, which is not rare. That's not particularly exclusive. However, right now, it doesn't matter. And someone reached out to me on Discord, and did have what I think is a great idea in that, hey, you know what, Zach? As easy as these are to grade, which they're incredibly easy to grade in a PSA 10, they mentioned, hey, why don't you just grade them into 10 and then you'll be able to sell them for a premium. I could do that, absolutely. However, tomorrow's profits are not guaranteed. That's why I'm trying to offload these while I can, and I'm having to drip it into the market too. If I just throw up all of these cards at once on one particular platform at that, there's no way I'm going to be able to sell these for $425. So that's something that you're going to have to keep in mind too. The price would go down because people are going to see, oh, hey, you know what? This card, it's kind of all over the place. Why am I spending $400 on this sucker? So I'm having to sell like one a week, and that would be per platform too. So whatever platform you're comfortable selling at, if people want to reach out to me on Discord, Twitter, whatever the case, I'm happy to do that sort of thing as well. But I think this is a realistic example. I know this is a realistic example of what I would be looking at fee-wise if I were to sell on just eBay exclusively, and then taxes, again, plus or minus, that's what you're looking at, about, you know, a 10% variance. Again, totally depends on what kind of income you have. I don't know if you're doing any tax loss harvesting at the end of the year or not. So again, you can scale these numbers up or down to whatever suits your needs. I just wanted to give you a realistic, rough idea of what you would be looking at after it's all said and done. Okay, here's the other card. Did you look at the Nagaba Pikachu promo cards recently? I bought a lot more of those cards too. This card right here, let me move my face out of the way for you. Look at this. Look at this. This is interesting. So actually, let me move my screen over. Can I do that? Oh, yes, I can. So if you look at this card here, it's it's selling for over $40 on eBay. Guys, I bought these cards for under $20 shipped, and that was, again, after shipping, fees, taxes. Now I understand these kind of gains aren't guaranteed, but you know what? Neither's a date with your mom. By gum, it's not going to stop me from trying, folks. And here's the thing. I could do this breakdown with all of the different booster boxes I've purchased, the Ultra Premium Collection boxes, the Golden 25th Anniversary box. The list goes on. All you got to do is buy low and sell high. I get it. It truly is easier said than done. And again, I'm not taking for granted the boom that we're seeing on the Japanese side as well. However, I'm selling into the hype. I am practicing what I preach on the channel here, which is, hey, I see guaranteed profits right now. If I sell today, I don't know tomorrow after I send it into PSA, waiting weeks and or months into grading, depending on how many you send in, what you send it in with. I don't want to deal with that because that's not guaranteed. And they're not guaranteed to come back PSA 10s. I would think the majority would come back 9s and 10s, which would be totally fine. And if I had to guess, I think that the hype that we're seeing on the Japanese side is going to last out for a bit longer. And could these cards double in price from here even? They could technically, but I don't know that. What I know today is I can make money right now. And another thing is too, I've already seen a tremendous growth on these cards. The percentage increase that I've seen on these cards, I don't think I won't be able to see that sort of percentage growth on these cards again. So let me move my face up here again so it looks all pretty for you. I don't think I'm going to see another 126% increase on my dollars if I do send them in for grading, and I have to wait during that time too, which again, after I send them in, after I get them back, and then I list them, you're looking at multiple months at that point, realistically, if the prices are the same, or hopefully they went up during that time, and then I'm not going to see 126% increase unless something insane happens in the market or it continues being even more insane, in my opinion, than what we've already seen. So do these prices right now make sense? No, I don't think so. I think they're overpriced right now, which is exactly why I'm selling in. And I can deploy this capital that I'm going to get back now, and I can buy anything else that I think I'll be able to see a 2x, 10x, whatever the case, whatever I think would be the best spot to park my money so I don't have this opportunity cost during that. It's always opportunity cost at the end of the day, right? So I believe that there are much better investments than these particular cards right now. So why would I wait to send it in for grading when I can send them off right now to be sold and get those dollars immediately, and I can deploy that capital right now as opposed to waiting months. And that's it, guys. Literally right here, this is how you win. This is how you do it. And again, once you make this kind of money, again, half of this is paper money right now. I still have to realize the profits on this for a lot of these particular cards. And again, you always have to ask yourself, okay, what is the chance of this Xing again for me, seeing another multiple on this money? Now, again, I'm not saying grading these as a PSA 10 is a bad idea. I actually think it's a pretty good idea. It's actually pretty sharp. But again, for me, I'm not wanting to take on that additional layer of risk because I've already taken on risk deploying thousands of dollars into these cards right now. I'm ready to take those profits and move on to something else that I believe is going to be a better investment. Now that I'm pretty sure that I've repeated myself like 40 times for you guys, I just want to make sure that we make this point clear because I know it doesn't always sink in. It's easy to buy something, hold it, and then it goes up in price, and then you see it go up and you're like, oh shoot, should I wait? I've been asked this multiple times over the last few weeks, when should I sell? The answer to that, it always comes down to what your risk tolerance is and what, your portfolio looks like, sure. But it comes down to, okay, can I deploy this capital into anything else that I think is going to do a better job for me? So if you like winning and you like cutesy wootsy Pokemon, you might like this channel, but statistically only 50% of you watching will like it enough to hit the subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe and watch this video right here where Gray and I have started a podcast. We talk about a lot of topics. And then all you need to do from there is deploy that capital into something else and build your empire like Age of Empires.